All right. Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome to another PrimeCutGames. You're going to listen to us talk about our league for just a second here. Yeah, I'm 2-0 now. So,
Nice. Congrats.
now I get to play Callan and probably get absolutely destroyed.
Is he playing his Grunt Buggy deck?
No, you're the one who chose the format. We can only play Coda.
Oh, that's Grunt Buggy's AO. I always forget that it's AOA.
Yeah, it's AOA. No, he's got a deck with Chota, Flaxia, Dust Pixie, Nature's Call, and two Nepenthe Seeds.
Oh, geez.
I think he can forge all three keys on one turn
Nice.
if he gets a decent setup.
Did he pull that or buy that?
I think he pulled it.
Nice. He's got some great decks.
Yeah, he's got some really good decks.
He's pulled this guy Callan. He's a great guy, by the way. I don't know that he watches us at all, but he's a local kid here. I call him kid because he's half my age. But I watched.
He's only about half my age too.
I watched him pull on our New Year's tournament. He pulled a deck.
Nobody was even close.
No, I got second place to him, and I was demolishing everyone, and he creamed
And
me.
I was demolishing everybody too.
Yeah, and he beat me 3
We
keys
were
to
playing
none.
survival.
Yeah.
And I demolished everybody, and then he beat me back to back.
Yep.
Just
He creamed me.
yeah,
3 keys to none. I think he beat me.
yeah.
That was my what's the guy's name? Otano.
Yeah, the Ortanu deck.
Yeah.
Was pretty fun.
I love that deck. Hopefully somebody calls a format in our league that I get to play that. Some jerk this month didn't.
Yeah, so somebody this month decided on Coda only, and it had to have Brobnar and no Mars.
That was me. I sucked so bad last month. I went 0-3, so I got to pick the format.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine.
Is this one mine?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
No. I just said it right there. I always set it right at the end of my keys.
Oh, I normally have mine over here and didn't, so I was like, I don't know where mine's at.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody. Good news. Apparently, Keyforge is still alive and well. In case you haven't seen on Facebook, thank you to Call of Discovery for tweeting out that one of the Keyforge devs did respond to the Facebook post asking where in the world is Carmen Sandiego because we don't have Crucible Cast. They don't tweet nothing. They've literally tweeted about every single other game that FFG has, except for Keyforge. But one of the devs posted in the Facebook group that, hey, they're working on stuff. They've been working on rulings and finishing out the new set. So
that's good.
I mean, that's really all. That's really all we want is, hey, we're still here. We're just really busy. I would prefer somebody posted up, hey, we don't have any Keyforge news at the moment, but we're really busy working on some stuff. We'll let you know when we can. That's cool.
That's better than ghosting everybody.
Yeah.
I picked that up from my 13-year-old daughter, by the way. And she watches every once in a while, so if she's watching.
Tonight, we are solidly in round 2 now. We actually only have 5 streams left of this tournament.
Nice.
So hopefully we can get it cranked out before the new set.
There you go.
Tonight we have Adder Dame Style Points Ulrich, which I really like the name of.
Against Amber Bear Vega?
Yep. And both of these decks are pretty solid in the Untamed House department.
I guess so.
They've both got Untamed and discs that are pretty good. I think they're both are they both Untamed Logos discs?
This one's Saurian.
Saurian. That's Untamed Saurian discs. This is Untamed Logos discs. There is an auto encoder in this deck. There's an Effervescent Principle, a Cronus, and a QMEX. So there is some draw in here. It's also got the Howling Pit and a Daughter. So
nice.
There's lots of creature destruction. Untamed literally has all the highlight cards. Cephalus, Dark Fairy, Ghost Hawk, Key Frog, Resurgence, Savage Class, Song of the Wild, Dark Harbinger, Fangtooth Cavern, Quicksand, Mutation of Fury, and a Sacro Beast. Just for good measure. Got some Dis. Does have a Mark of Dis, which has been known to cause hate and discontent. This month for our league, I'm playing a triple Control the Weak deck. It's my only triple Control the Weak deck, and I apologize to all the opponents I've had so far because I'm pretty sure me controlling the weak somebody into Brobnar because nobody's running super scary Brobnar 3 turns in a row is not good.
No, it's no
for their health. So we're rolling for that one.
This one here in my hand.
Yep, and that's a 7. This Amber Bear, we have not played on stream before. Maybe we played it on stream once. But it was one I pulled at our store's only event that I've managed to make it to since COVID-19, and went 3-0 with it, sitting 6 foot across the table from people who hadn't played any Mass Mutation really yet. So
that's rough.
It was pretty rough on. And that's a fun deck. I will say that I really like that deck. It's fun.
I'm not quite sure which direction this one wants to go. It's got a lot of...
that one, I will say that just dump a bunch of creatures. When they all die, you dump more creatures because it's got a lot of creatures.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of creatures and a lot of mutants.
I haven't played a lot with Saurian Egg. He's...
in that deck, I've played that deck a lot more than Tom has, obviously. So, the hint with Saurian Egg is I capture all my Amber onto the Saurian Eggs because he's 5 armor. I never use his ability.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of Saurian guys in this one.
No, there's not. I don't use the Saurian Eggs for anything except Amber stockpiles until I can get rid of it.
There's 3 Saurian creatures other than Saurian Egg.
And there's 2 Saurian Eggs.
Whew.
They're good. They're good Amber pips.
Yeah.
And they're good when you get to the end of the deck if you know you've got some Saurians in there. But that deck kind of, for the most part, honestly, kind of ignores the Saurian side. The Saurian side does some interesting things, but really Untamed and Dis are the main houses in that deck. Saurians kind of support. I kept looking at that deck that we were playing last week. I think it was in the first match with that crazy Saurian house that was like bursting up to. That's just fun. I will say this: Saurian and Mass Mutations is in my mind way better than Saurian and Worlds Collide. Not from a power level standpoint, from an interesting, and I'm much more okay in this set sitting down across the table from a Saurian deck.
Yeah, last set, if you sat down against Saurian and you didn't have Saurian, you might as well just say goodbye.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're going to win this one hands down. I think I'll hold on for a little bit, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to hold up.
Okay, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. I will go first.
All right.
This is tough. I think I'll keep this, though. Yep, I'll keep Auto Encoder. Go ahead.
Mindfire.
Ooh. This could be really good or really annoying.
I don't get to steal any, but
Yeah.
Xenofiend.
To draw 2. That boy is fun. Oh, discard autoencoder archives the top card of my deck. Almost missed that one.
I draw up to 6 because I have 6. Pass turn.
Alrighty. I am going to call Untamed. I'm going to discard Keyfrog to archive the top card. Play Fangtooth Cavern. Play Resurgence, which won't capture me one, but I will return the Keyfrog to my hand. Play it, or do I just let you steal this one and call it a day? I think I play it. I'll play the Keyfrog, and then I'll Mutation of Fury the Keyfrog.
What does that do? I don't remember what Mutation of Fury does.
Gains Assault 3 in the mutant trait.
Nice.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to discard to archive. I'm going to play the Mutation of Fury on the Xenofiend, which gains Assault 3 until the start of my next turn.
Which is irrelevant.
Which is irrelevant with no creatures on the board. But I'd rather archive there. Ready, end of turn, blow up, you steal 1, and I draw 5.
I play Umbrasaurus. Dark Centurion. I'm going Saurian, by the way.
Yeah.
Defense Initiative. Dealing a damage here. Exalting here.
Ward them both?
Ward them both.
Okay.
I draw 3.
I am going to call Logos and pick up my archive. Going to Entropic Swirl the Umbrasaurus. I gain 2 because it has 2 traits. Play Bot Bookton, discard the Munchling to archive. Ready, end of turn, kill the Umbrasaurus, and draw 1.
Discard Gateway. Play 6/6 Gunu. He's now
+2. Because that's not destroyed.
Yep. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Okay. Going to call Untamed and pick up my archive. Play Dark Harbinger. Play Song of the Wild. Draw. Ready, Dark Harbinger. Reap with Dark Harbinger. Gain 2. Play Cephaloist. Play Savage Clash. Ready's the Dark Harbinger. Going to kill my least powerful friendly creature. There's a tie. And keep my least powerful. You get to keep your most powerful, so it destroys Skixuno. And then I'm going to reap for 2. Ready, draw 2. The end of the turn, the Dark Harbinger gets blown up. Check with 7.
Untamed. Pismire. Damage there. Pismire. Fandangle. Tremble. Gloriana's Tendant. Draw 5.
Dis. Play Xenofiend. Play Gleeful Mayhem. 5 to the Dark Centurion. 5 to the Xenofiend. Steal 1. 5 to that Pismire, or this Pismire. That Pismire. Play Whale of the Dang to kill that Pismire. That has no bonus icons. Play Bonesaw, who comes in ready because of the Xenofiend's death. Bonesaw is going to kill the Fandangle. And take 3. Ready, end of turn, kill the Gloriana's Attendant. Draw 4 and check with 10.
Untamed. Mushroom of the View. Cephaloist. Reclaim by Nature on your Fangtooth. Tremble's going to reap. Draw 3.
Okay. I'll forward for 6. Yep. Gonna call Untamed. Play Ghost Hawk, who will do the damage here to reap with Bonesaw. Play Dark Fairy, draw. Play Sacro Beast. Play Quicksand to destroy my Bonesaw.
What does Quicksand do?
Destroy the most powerful creature controlled by each player who does not control a ready untamed creature. You have a ready untamed creature.
I just couldn't remember what.
It was a rare in, I think, Worlds Collide, too.
Hey, Techno Taco.
Hey, Techno Tacos. How's it going, man?
It has been a while.
Doing pretty good.
Hope you're doing good. How are you doing?
Ready? Draw 3. The end of turn, Fangtooth will cry in sadness from the purged zone.
Yes. Saurian. City Gates. Mushroom with a view to heal here. Before I forget. Saurian egg. If there's one moving on patronage, if there's only one,
You get it.
I get it. Okay. Chant of Hubris.
Do the damage.
To Dark Fairy. Patronage. Capturing onto. Yep.
Stealing one. That's a steal one patronage.
Yep. That's an awesome.
Nice. Barbecue bacon cheeseburger and a cherry Coke.
Sounds like
That's living the life right there.
sounds like dinner. I drew 4 and I'm passing turn.
Okay.
You're making me hungry, man. I missed dinner. It'll be ready when I get home, though. We're having rabbit goulash.
Nice.
It's not a barbecue bacon burger, though.
What is left? Not a lot. Okay. I am going to call Untamed. Sacro Beast is going to kill the Cephaloist. Has Skirmish. Dark Fairy is going to fight the Trimble. Deal it 2. And Ghost Hawk is going to reap. Check with 8. Draw none. Pass turn.
Mushroom with a view. Oh, I'm calling Saurian.
Okay.
Mushroom with a view there. Reap. Oh, he can't reap, right?
He cannot reap.
He cannot reap.
There's only like 1 left. Well, you could hit the other Saurian egg, but
I'm going to try it.
discard the top 2. Nope. Nope.
It's okay. City Gates. Capture 2. Spoils of Battle. A friendly creature captures 1. Each creature with amber on it captures 1 from its opponent.
Right. So if you captured this one on the Trimble, they both capture an additional 1.
There you go. I'll draw 1 and pass turn.
Check. Feel like I should not have taken that last turn. That was a big mistake. So I have to do it again. Call Untamed. Dark Fairy's going to kill the Trimble. Get those two. I gain 2. Sacro Beast is going to fight the Dino Egg. Ghost Hawk is going to fight the Dino Egg. Take 1, kill it. Check with 10. Draw none, pass turn. Keyforge for 6.
This Obsidian Forge, Dark Minion, Drekker to draw 1. Draw 2, pass turn.
Forge. Call Untamed. Dark Fairy is going to fight Drekker. Gain 2. Deal it 2 damage. Ghost Hawk is going to reap. Sacro Beast is going to fight the Dark Minion. Takes 1, takes an additional 1, deals 5 damage also to Drekker. And Ghost Hawk and Dark Fairy both take 1. Yeah, skirmish. But he took 1 from the fight and then 1 from Dark Minion's destroyed effect. Drekker takes the damage because of Drekker's ability.
Gotcha.
And I will check with 7. Pass turn.
Saurian. Saurian Egg. Faust. Exalting. City Gates. Capture there. Draw 2.
Logos. Play Howling Pit. Play Quickso. Play Munchling. Discard Cronus to archive.
Rabbit Around Our House is one of our favorite meals. So yeah, it's
Draw 5 because Howling Pit.
okay. We love us some rabbit around our house.
Dutch oven rabbit stew with cheesy potatoes.
Oof. There you go.
That's the good stuff.
We are having fried potatoes.
Even better.
That's
if there are potatoes involved, we're doing good.
Yeah, we're Untamed. Resurgence. To return Pismire. Because he's a mutant. I'll get back Cephaloist.
Okay.
Play Pismire, dealing the damage to Munchling. Play Cephaloist. Play Fandango. Play Ghost Hawk here. To reap twice.
Cannot reap.
Oh, cannot reap. I'm turning him.
You can activate his Omni ability.
I can?
Well,
It wouldn't
it's an
trigger.
Omni ability. It wouldn't matter.
Oh, there you go. But
you only get one from the reap. Yes.
Yeah, so I get one from the reap. The Omni ability, I forget about that.
Yeah, no, that deck's pretty good. That deck's pretty good. You're out of Saurian creatures. There's 4, I believe. 2 Saurian eggs, a Faust, and a Dark Centurion.
What's the Umbra?
Oh, the Umbrasaurus is the mutant, and it's already in the discard.
He's gone.
Too.
Okay. I don't remember him.
He didn't live very long. He got warded and then destroyed.
Gotcha.
So,
okay,
he's pretty dead.
Then I will draw 3 and pass turn.
Okay, I am going to call Dis. I'm going to play Snudge and Snudge. Play Dark Minion and Dark Minion. Put Soul Keeper on Snudge. Get an Amber. Draw a card. Going to play Stirring Grave. To archive. The Key Frog. No, not the Key Frog. I'm going to archive a Bot Bookton. Then I'm going to Mark of Dis, targeting the Faust the Great. I will say check with 8. I have more mutants than you. Draw 1, shuffle, and draw 5 more.
How many do you have?
4. Yeah, no, that deck can definitely pull itself out in a hurry. And you have to call Saurian.
Yeah, you just won the game because I would have just won this turn.
All right.
With Obsidian Forge and my 3 creatures in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would have came in ready.
Okay.
Frick. I hate Mark of Dis.
Draw 5.
Good play. Your opponent's keys cost +1 for each.
My keys currently cost 8. I have 9 amber.
Yeah. I'm going to do something about that. And I have no deck, so I don't discard anything from that.
Nope, you don't.
I'm 2 amber short from winning right now.
If you could call this, yeah.
Yeah.
Amphora. Hold on. You didn't have anything that gave you chains. How many cards did you have in hand?
Oh, only 6.
Shuffle and draw one. Still have to call Saurian, but
Yeah. No, I haven't had any chains this game yet. I discarded my gateway because of Skixuno, the monster. He only was a power 3 for me, but
yeah, well, but
it worked.
he's a body on the board.
It got rid of Booktons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he a mutant?
Yep, he is mutant.
Chant of Hubris. Doing the damage there.
All your creatures take 1 damage.
Okay. Moving 1 here. Armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to heal him.
Okay.
I'm going to use Mushroom to heal him.
From each friendly creature there, Turbo.
Oh.
You
Nice.
just never had more than 1 damage.
Yeah. And I never paid attention to the each. Nice. Okay. And City Gates, I'm going to capture 1 onto Cephalist.
Okay.
And I will draw 2 because of Howling Pit to get me to 7.
I forge for 8. Win.
Faust.
Yeah. Makes my keys. Oh, costs 9, 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw up to 7. Let's see. I'm going to call Dis. This Snudge is going to fight Fandangle. Kill him. Bounce the Obsidian Forge back to your hand. Dark Minion is going to fight Faust the Great, killing him, because 1 and then the 1 from the destroyed effect. Going to play Gleeful Mayhem. 5 to Pismire, 5 to Saurian Egg, which will kill it, because it already took 1 from the Dark Minion. 5 to Munchling, and 5 to the Snudge. Bonesaw comes in ready. Bonesaw kills the Cephalist. Reap with Snudge. To bounce the Bonesaw back to my hand. Play Bonesaw. Reap with Bonesaw. Check with 15.
That's what it should have been from the beginning.
What?
that kind of race.
Yeah. That deck is deceptively resilient. Me drawing the Mark of Dis off the Soul Keeper was what made that game a game. You would have won, but I had to gamble with the Soul Keeper because that's what I drew. There were 2 cards left in my deck. It was Soul Keeper and Logos. Oh, QMEX. It was Soul Keeper and QMEX were the only ones left. Otherwise, I would have had to call Logos and Effervescent Principle myself into nothing because you had 6 creatures and 4 amber. The chances of you not getting there with Obsidian Forge were pretty small.
Yep. Yeah, I needed more time, but you got through your deck too quick.
Yeah, and that's what that deck does. That deck just it just makes a wide board out of nothing, and just you have to answer. You have to answer Pismire. You have to answer Faust. You have to answer Fandangles, and
I should have got 2 Pismires back instead of. I was too worried about my amber being stolen.
there is, for the record, there is 1 steal in this deck, I believe.
Yeah, I should have gotten the 2 Pismires.
I think the only steal, I'm just double checking, is the Xenofiend. This deck generates like crazy.
That was my debate, was whether to get 2 Pismires back or get the Cephaloist and the
Well, and I truly think
Pismire.
that spending 2 turns with 0 cards for 1 key was not the smartest thing I've ever done.
Well, you amber built. You stacked it up.
Your choice, sir.
I'll let you go first.
Okay. So.
Yeah, there at the end, he just really ran it. That was the only difference that I saw.
Well, I'd made it 2/3 into my deck and had 0 untamed cards left. So there were going to be some big Logos and Dis turns.
Yeah. I've been drawing too many 2/2/2 hands.
Oh.
I had 1 5 card.
I'm going to talk about this because I think I'm wrong. I think I should have played this hand. I truly do. And here's the reason I think I should have played this hand. Because turn 1 QMEX into auto encode. No, never mind. I shouldn't have played this hand. If that had been the auto encoder, though, I would have looked like an idiot.
Well, now you know. You weren't.
But yeah, no, that's solid Dis. That's decent untamed. But I don't care about the Mutation of Fury. And if there'd been a Daughter or a Howling Pit or something there, I probably would have gambled. But the QMEX just draw 1 and that not being my hand size. Because QMEX doesn't demand an answer. QMEX is a great card. But QMEX isn't Daughter. QMEX isn't Cronus. QMEX isn't anything with a static effect. He's just, hey, draw 1 and don't kill me.
Problem with QMEX is QMEX with auto encoder is a problem. You working.
Well, if you can build up your Logos archive. But
Yeah.
he still demands calling a lot of Logos turns, which is good for the speed in the right deck.
Yeah. Well, that's what auto encoder
I'll draw 6.
helps to it. I've got 5.
I will have no choice. So I will play the Daughter.
These are both clays.
And draw 2. Thank
Hey,
you for the
Catherine.
follow.
Hey, thank you. Sorry, I've got my sound all down. I couldn't hear anything. Thank you very much.
The sass of these decks, one of them's in like the 70s and the other one's in the 60s. They aren't super high. I agree with that. I think that hate is good. I think that having to build 8 into a set is sad.
It happens though.
Yeah. It's your turn. I played daughter.
No, daughter. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna play Saurian Egg. And draw 2.
Okay. I'm gonna call Logos. Play QMX to draw. Play Cronus. Play Munchling. Reap with daughter. Ready. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Terrible.
Yeah, there's never been enough archive control, but this set has definitely shown like what zoom is, zoomies as they call them. And yeah, it's, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna use the Omni.
Yeah.
Draw 4.
Okay. I'm gonna call Logos. Because kind of got to.
Why wouldn't you?
Munchling's gonna kill Fandangle. And then 1, 2, 3 reaps. Pass turn. That's why. But Fandangle, the witch is the witch is the witch.
Yep. This Soulkeeper.
Fidget, Merkins, and isn't Ted Hanlon in the set? Is Ted Hanlon in the set? I haven't seen him enough.
No.
I don't think he is.
No.
No, Ted Hanlon's not.
Anguish. Mindfire.
Ooh. You've got a greater than 10% chance to hit a card with a pip, Tom.
Perfect.
Or I should say a bonus icon. No, he's not. We would have seen more Tantadlins. I guarantee there'd be one in this matchup. But Fidget and Merkins is, oh, nice hit.
Steal 1 for each.
Yep. There you go.
I was grabbing one out of the pot. And I'm going to Omni. I will draw 3.
Okay, I am going to call Dis. We'll play Snudge, play Bonesaw, play Dark Minion, and I'm going to Stirring Grave for nothing because Fangtooth is it. We'll ready. Draw 5 and pass turn. Yeah, Merkins is definitely in the set. I thought. I could swear I pulled the deck with Merkins. Did I not?
Merkins.
We've got the add-on, it'll tell us. No, he's only an AOA. Sorry, I've been playing too much other stuff lately, apparently. So, Fidget. Yeah. And I thought there was one other. But I guess not. I guess Fidget is it.
Saurian Egg. Faust. Siren Horn to capture 1 onto him. Omni. I've got to hit 1, right? Nope, and I just got rid of my best discard. Okay. I'll draw 3.
You're in check.
Yeah, Gravitron hits your own archives. You have to discard 1
Yeah.
in order to make him fire.
I thought there was another one, but I'm probably wrong. This feels like a Logos turn. But it also could be a really good Dis turn. I'm going to go with Logos. Play Howling Pit. Going to play Munchling. I'm going to Entropic Swirl that Saurian Egg to gain 2 and knock 4 armor off of it. Munchling is going to fight Faust the Great, dealing 3 damage. Cumex is going to finish him off and go to the archive. Daughter Reaps. Cronus runs into Anguish. I will not check because my keys cost 9. I will draw 4 because of Daughter and Howling Pit. Yeah, Gravitron hits your own archive, so does Munchling, so does Dynamo.
Untamed. Trimble. Ghost Hawk's gonna run at Daughter. Trimble's gonna, or Cephalus is gonna kill him.
Take 2.
Trimble.
Oh, Trimble.
Yeah. Reclaim by Nature to bounce your Howling Pit.
You mean Purge it?
Purge it. I'll draw 2. Pass turn.
Okay. I will call Dis. Bonesaw's gonna reap. Going to Gleeful Mayhem. My Amber. Kill Anguish. Kill Cephaloist, which kills my Bonesaw. And kill the Munchling. And deal 5 damage to that Saurian Egg.
I grabbed a pip for Howling Pit, I thought.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
because he got 2.
I thought I did. I do need all the help I can get.
Going to Soul Keeper this Dark Minion. Pip, draw. Going to Soul Keeper the Snudge. Pip. Going to Whale of the Danged the Ghost Hawk to kill it. I'm going to Mark of Dis the Tremble. And then Dark Minion's going to run into it. Die. Pops the Soul Keeper, which double tags it for destruction because it hasn't left the board when the destroyed effect resolves, from my understanding.
Okay.
You have to call Untamed next turn. Going to Reap with Snudge and return the Saurian Egg to your hand. I will ready and draw 3, or draw 2.
Go.
Forge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it does. This one has none of that. That's why when I first looked at them, I was pretty sure this was going to happen.
I am going to...
I go from 1 to 4 amber. If he leaves my stuff alive and lets me play what house I want.
I want to believe. I want to believe. I don't think I can believe. I got to do it anyway. I'm going to call Untamed. I'm going to play Song of the Wild to draw a card. I shouldn't have believed. Going to play Sacro Beast, Cephaloist, Keyfrog, and I'm going to play Quicksand to destroy my Sacro Beast. I will ready, draw 4, check with 10.
Well, this is awesome. Gateway to help you forge.
Oh, it's better than me winning outright next turn.
Obsidian, forge, Dark Minion, draw 2, shed a chain.
Logos, pick up the archive. Play QMX to draw. Play autoencoder. Bot Bookton, quick sell. Ready, draw 3, pass turn.
Dis, Reap, Skixuno.
So 5. Oh, is my cam frozen? My cam is frozen. You can hear me, but I have no cam.
I bumped this button here, and then I bumped it back on.
Oh.
So I think I reset it.
we'll see if I can even. We're probably gonna lose it because.
You want me to disconnect this?
No, I think we're good. We
Okay.
got it. We're good. We're good.
I fat fingered the plug in.
Yeah.
I draw 1, shed a chain.
Okay, I am going to call Untamed. Play Dark Harbinger. Play Resurgence. Capture. Eredis. Get back the Cephaloist and the Key Frog. Never. Hold on. Is it in here? I don't think it's in here. It's not in here. I could have won the game right now, but it's not in here. Reap. Play Cephaloist. Savage Clash. To kill all but your most powerful, all but my least powerful, which kills the Cephaloist. Ready the Dark Harbinger. Reap. Play Key Frog. Wait, I wouldn't have needed to play the Cephaloist. Right? I don't have to destroy a creature.
Does it say all but?
Yeah. I destroy each creature except the most powerful enemy creature and the least powerful friendly creature. So I wouldn't have needed to play the Cephaloist. No. So would I have gotten the Cephaloist back now that I understand how the card freaking works? Yes, I would have. And I would have played him afterwards. Ready, check with 6, draw 3.
Saurian. City Gates. Saurian Egg. Dark Centurion. Defense Initiative to ping the Key Frog.
Ward all 3 of them.
Yep. Not to anger him. And Patronage.
Basically steals straight across.
Yep.
Because if you put it there, I get
the
1, and then
I'll draw 5, shed my last chain.
Okay. Call Untamed. Play Dark Fairy. Draw. Reap. Play Mutation of Fury. Coredian Reap. And then run Key Frog into you name it.
Yep. Thank goodness that is over.
Yeah.
No amber control with the 20 amber swing is rough.
You mean this deck has no amber control?
Well,
that deck generates a lot slower, but this one, like,
you don't need amber control when I can't control
like
it.
I never played the Effervescent, but the Effervescent in this deck is like,
because you would only hurt yourself.
Right. But I mean, if I need to play it, I gotta play it.
$10 pips. But they're spread fairly far out.
Ooh. 10 pips versus
75?
no, versus 3 cards that interact with my opponent's amber.
Yeah.
A Resurgence with the Capture pip, a Xenofiend with the Destroyed Steel one, and an Effervescent Principle.
Seem to do pretty good though.
No, it's fast. I'm not complaining, but this is the epitome of go quick, do lots. Oh, it doesn't say friendly creature, does it?
What's that?
Yeah, Tom, you know what you should have done? You should have warded my Keyfrog.
Defense initiative says...
Doesn't say friendly. It says ward a creature.
Oh.
So you could have...
It would have only dragged it out. I had nothing good left.
Well, I had the Ghost Hawk in my hand to ping it, but... So it would not have affected the outcome of the game. Go ahead. I'm actually paying attention. Yes, you can exalt an enemy creature. It's the same thing as Sagittarius Gaze and Curse of Vanity, where it says exalt a friendly and an enemy creature. It gives you the option to. So what Tom could have done there is played Defense Initiative, warded the Keyfrog, exalted the Keyfrog, then killed the Keyfrog. By fighting it twice, but it would have been a negative amber there. There was no clean way to do it, but yes, you can exalt. That is allowed.
Because the card doesn't say...
Because the card does not specify, and you do what the card says. Okay, so Adder, Dame style points, Ulrich advances, and Amber Bearer Vega, you had a good run.
Well, I'm going to learn my lesson about defense initiative. I didn't...
Okay.
You don't pay attention to that stuff when it says...
Oh yeah, with a Hadron Collision, that'd work great. So, next match we have Omniclay. Spawn of Mania Knife. Makes me sound like a psychopath.
Just a bit.
Which is Logos Sanctum Shadows. We have Ianga. I think Ianga's going to win this match hands down. Personally. Ooh, this one's the Lethalogica with the double draw on it.
Yeah. That's the draw crazy deck.
With the Tertiate in Shadows. Triple Infomorph. Bouncing, Effervescent. Oh yeah, this has a draw icon like every other card. Brad Penny had those 2 draws that Lethalogica had. Has a Cleansing Wave, a Safe House. The BDQ can do work in this because it has a lot of creatures. Has a Liam Say and a Standardized. It's fairly solid, I'd say. What do you think? I think Omniclay was a pretty solid deck. It was one of the 3-0s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was 3-0. This one was really fast. The Eclectic Inquiry with the Standardized.
For Lethalogica, does it have other good Untamed cards? Like, because
Jeez.
if the other eight or Logos cards are good, then oh my gosh,
Yeah, you're doing work.
Like that's crazy. Okay, so we're rolling for Omniclay.
Okay.
5. Seven.
That one took forever to do. This one has Vandalize. This one has a lot of good stuff too.
Yeah.
Double Mark of Dis, Lights Out, Faust.
Honestly, my gut tells me that anything that in this set, a lot of it comes down to disruption. Vandalize and Mark of Dis. If I ever see a deck out there that's got like triple Mark of Dis, triple Vandalize,
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah. That's evil.
I will only ever play it against people I absolutely hate.
Yeah. Or a deep tournament. Imperial Trader. Look at your opponent's hand. You may choose a Purge a Sanctum card. Do you have Sanctum?
Nope. But you still get the info.
Yeah. And Tertiate's so fun.
Yeah.
And Bouncing. That's always fun. Grey Rider. And then Mutagenic Serum's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And this one has the triple Seeker of Truth.
Yes.
With Grey Rider.
Oh, right,
dirty.
yeah.
If you can get them out, and then Grey Rider into one of them.
The only thing that deck's missing from being like 100% I would take it to a Vault Tour is a Baldric the Bold.
Ooh.
Add a Baldric the Bold. Like, I don't care how bad it is at that point in time. I'd be like, this is my deck.
Yeah.
This is my namesake.
Just register it.
Yeah, exactly. There are decks out there that make the game fun for you, especially at like a local, casual level environment.
Yeah.
I have decks that I will never play locally because they're just not fun for the people I'm playing against to interact with ever. They're just not fun for my opponent, and then when my opponent's feeling bad, I'm like, then I feel bad.
Well,
But if I go to a Vault Tour, I don't care. I don't like you.
Yeah. Well, once we're done with this tournament, I'm gonna get my namesake sleeves off these and give this to Clay because I pulled it, but it's Clay's name, so it belongs to him. Tails.
It's kind of like if I ever pull a Tom deck. I don't know where
Yeah.
that went. That's why I have a backup. Oh, you said tails, right?
Yeah.
Because you always say tails. It was heads. You want to believe me or you want to reflip it?
I believe you.
Okay. Does this thing even have anything that's the problem. The Logos deck wants to mulligan for stuff, I'm sure, but I don't think this has anything really. Maybe. We'll see. Let's look at it.
This is the story of my life tonight.
Oh yeah, we were at the Seattle one, then we went to Vegas, and
Yep.
2022 Vault Tours.
Better be 2021.
It'd be late.
As soon as all these people start getting shots.
I think I keep this hand. Oh, I remember this deck.
I got a 2/2/2. One of them, my Logos, I had my Bouncing. Shadows, I had my Tertiate. It's like, come on. Not good, my 2/2/2 hand. No creatures.
You're playing a clay deck against a clay, so
Yeah. All right.
seriously, if anybody out there has a deck that says Tom, like Tom, comma, or just Tom,
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
I need one. Something
For a
fierce.
reasonable amount of money. Okay. Gamgee, go.
Imperial Trader. Oh, you're gonna mark me already. Maleficorn. Oh, but you're gonna sorry-in me hard here. Safe House. Nexus. Draw 4.
Okay. Oh, you mulligan. That's how you drew 4.
Yep.
We're gonna go with Saurian first. Play Cornison to do a damage to Nexus. Play Torvis. Play Centurion to capture. Draw 3.
Sanctum?
She who chastises the spider, or Z who chastises the spider. That's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Seriously, leave Techno Tacos alone. Why? Why do you do that? Streamlabs, calm down. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't like the link. And then it tells me that 57 messages were deleted.
It was all over you.
Your amber cannot be stolen.
I'm drawing 3. Pass and turn.
Okay. Saurian. Thero to capture. Ludo. This Thero is going to kill the Vault Keeper. Take 3. Torvis is going to kill the Seeker and take 2. And Cornison's just going to reap. Already and draw 2. Hey, Titan's Oak, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Draw 2. We're in the middle of watching dinosaurs be dinosaurs.
Infomorph.
Dinosaurs be dinosauring.
Infomorph. Even Ivan. There's an Infomorph.
This is going to be a grindy game. This is going to be a grindy game.
Draw 4.
Okay. Well, guess what? Saurian. Play Citizen Tricks. Exalt to steal 1. Haha! I've taken the lead when it comes to Amber.
You're way ahead of me.
I have infinity more Amber than you. Theros Centurion is going to fight the Nexus. And then this Theros Centurion is going to kill the Nexus and take 2. Reap. 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 Already. And I will draw 1. Dame Armney. The Laser Guided Baron. That's a pretty good name. It's Armney. Armney.
Perfect. Nice. Armney. Logos. Reap. 4 times.
Okay. Play Bouncing Death Quark. Oh, it's only got a 1 meta score. I don't know about this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I should have done that different.
Okay, that's a cheating deck.
I couldn't get it to pull up. It kept giving me the spinny wheel of death, so I quit and tried to reload. It doesn't matter because I'm going to kill 5 guys.
Okay.
First, I'm going to kill Ludo. Infomorph. I'm going to kill Infomorph and Theo. Infomorph and Theo. Here and here. Here and here. And I'll draw one pass turn.
I am going to call Shadows. Play Frank. Play Nexus, doing the damage to Torvis's armor. Reap, gain 1. You have more than me, so I'll steal 1. So it's got Imperial Forge, City-State Interest,
Jeez.
Ancient Power, Tribute, 6 Emperor Tyrannosaurus,
Vomitus.
Senator Brachus,
Nice.
Too Much to Protect, No Safety in Numbers, Ronnie, Double Yancey Gang, Double Inky Gloom with a Kymor Eclipse, No Safety in Numbers, has Forging an Alliance.
Did you build this deck?
Double Medic Ingram with Ingram's Blaster.
Nice.
And a Censor Chief Garcia.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think he built the deck.
I call hacks. That's awesome, man. Did you buy it or did you pull it?
And a Nizak, but I mean Nizak's Nizak.
That's
I don't
awesome.
even remember what he does. I've
That's
just
a
got a
gr-
play map.
That's a great deck, man.
Already, draw 2. Yeah, no, my very first starter that I got that I ran all over the valley. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
I got a couple of starters from Target at the early release. And the first one I opened had Memolith in it. And it was not the best.
Yeah. Vandalize. But it was exciting because it was day one.
It was exciting, but that deck's just not that good. It was a Memolith and Star Alliance, and I think there was one action that was worth it. Oof.
And I'll draw 3.
Okay. I am going to call Dis.
Do you forge?
Oh, I do Forge. I'm going to Forge for 5 and leave that one there from the Mark of Dis.
Okay.
Going to Mark of Dis. I'm going to do 1 damage to High Priest Torvis's armor.
Okay.
And then 2 to Liam Say. I'll play Imp Spectre. I'll play Maleficorn. And I will play Snoret. I will ready. Capture 1 onto Snoret. Draw 4. Pass turn. Yeah, no, Nizak with 6 Emperor and Tribute's pretty good. I will definitely...
Start of my turn, I'll deal 1 damage to Nexus.
Okay. Cool beans.
Shadow or Sanctum. Seeker of Truth. Seeker of Truth. Smite. Ready. Fight here.
Okay.
Trading. I'm going. He didn't live, so that doesn't happen.
Right.
So I'm going to draw 3.
Take an awkward turn or setup. I think setup's the way to go. It's got potential, definitely, but you know, I've seen deck lists before. Look cool. Don't do a whole lot. They look cool. I'm going to call Dis. I'm going to play Dominator Bobble. Reap, reap.
I still have 1 amber.
Reap. Didn't you forge?
I thought I forged.
No, yeah, you did. You forged because the bouncing, all the capture
gave me all the amber
Yep,
back.
you forgot to flip.
Yeah, I did. Because I had that big logos turn, and I reaped out with everyone, and then bouncing to everybody.
Okay.
Let's go to the tape. No, I'm just teasing.
I'm fine with that. Gateway. Purge a card from your hand.
Wait, I got to get rid of my guys. There's 1 here I don't want you to get rid of. There's 5 I really don't want you to get rid of.
Yes, I've got some decks that look really, really good that don't play for stuff.
My Drag Princess deck. I got a lot of money for it.
Sartak's been making the circuit for I don't know. Who knows who has it now? Clint might have it now and be like, Tom!
Damn it.
Ugh.
Perfect. I like it a lot.
That's why I hate random discard. And then I'm getting a Grim Reminder.
What does that
Choosing
do?
House Saurian.
Lovely.
Choose a house, archive each creature of that house from your discard pile and gain 1 chain. So... and archive 6 Saurian creatures. Go up to 4 chains. I will ready. Shed down to 3. Draw 2 cards.
I'm going to play Shadows, Rad Penny, Perplexing, they discard a random card from their hand and you draw a card. That's the one. And I will draw. I'll play Subtle Auto.
This is why I hate random discard, because I discard a Quixo the Adventurer and Tom discards answers.
Then I'm going to Safe House to archive her.
There was 1 card in my hand I didn't want you to discard.
Him.
Yeah.
Then I will draw 3 and pass turn.
Go.
What's that for?
The Citizen Tricks. There.
Jeez. Logos. I know what that is. I'm going to sacrifice this. I'm going to run him into Ludo.
I don't think they're a very good High Priest Torvald decks, to be honest with you. I think you need some legacies.
Standardized testing. Evanescent Principle. Eclectic Inquiry. Bob Bookton. And I will draw 2 and shed my chain.
This action to reap, exalting, next time I play an action card I return it to my hand instead of putting it in the discard pile.
Wow.
I'm going to play Stirring Grave to archive a creature from my discard pile. I'm going to archive Citizen Tricks. Goes back to my hand. I'm going to play Stirring Grave. Yeah. Archive Citizen Tricks. Play Drekker. Play Hystricog. Going to Mark of Dis the Bob Bookton. Check with 6. Shed a chain, draw 4.
Logos. Reap.
Yeah. No, you saying that actually clicked it.
Subtle Auto. From the Bob Bookton. I will draw 1, pass turn.
Would have been more fitting if you'd hit a rad penny or something there.
Yeah.
Sorry, pick up my archive. Play 2 Citizen Tricks. Going to reap, reap. Going to exalt High Priest Torvus, so that when I play Defense Initiative to ward Citizen Tricks, I can return Defense Initiative to my hand. Going to Library Apollosaurus to move 1 off of Torvus to my pool, and I'm going to Defense Initiative the Drekker, who will get exalted, who will ward the Shrix and the Ludo. Yeah, I frankly had not thought of Dominator Bauble with Torvus. Ready. Check with 6. Shed my last chain to draw 2.
Shadows, picking up my archive. Subtle Auto is going to run into Ludo. I'll play Tertiate.
Cool. Capture. It dies. You get to pick 3.
Ludo. Here. And here. Red penny. Liam. Safe house. The red penny. I already have 6, so I'll shuffle, or I won't draw any.
Okay. Shadows. Play Mug. There. Capture. Move. Damage.
That's all I can do.
There's the red penny. You were stuck. Did you draw any Shadows cards?
Nope, I had a handful of Sanctum. All the shadows were gone.
Alright.
This doesn't have any steel in the shadows.
I forgot that deck had Sanctum. What did I not see? Oh! I didn't realize that was in the deck. I actually really like the monuments. I think overall...
Yeah.
The thing I like about the monuments is they're perfectly adequate staples of a house. I know lots of people are like, well, I wish, the monuments were better. But the thing I like about the monuments is every time I call Saurian, I don't feel bad using a monument. I think that should be what every house is.
They play off that house.
Is, for instance, when I call Untamed and I use a Niffle Grounds, I just feel bad and it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. Dominator Bauble plays off everything.
Dominator Bauble, you're always happy to use Dominator Bauble.
Yep.
Heck, Library of Babel. Is it not the greatest card? Yeah. But I'm okay with when I call Logos drawing a card.
Yeah.
The only reason everybody considers it awful is because Logos has so many very powerful cards. It's not that Library of Babel is bad. Put Library of Babel in Sanctum and tell me how many people are happy to draw a card in Sanctum.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think one of Tom's is like a triple Shrix with Monument to Shrix, isn't it?
Double Shrix.
Is it double Shrix with Monument to
Yeah.
Shrix? It's gross. It gives me heartburn.
And it also has another monument.
Yeah.
That one has double Shrix, Monument to Shrix, and then it has, I think, one Faust, Monument to Faust. It has double monuments in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go first this time.
Okay.
I haven't gone first all night. I've been losing all night. So we'll see
I'll see if I can
change.
draw 18 Saurian creatures. How's that sound?
It seems to work for you.
I'm not going to keep this. I like keeping this. I don't like keeping that. That's also not a great... The Sanctum might be worth it, but you're getting rid of 2 of your very important board wipes.
Very important. Vault Keeper, I have no amber, so he's going to die quick because you don't want him around. And then I'm not going to see him because this deck doesn't, I mean,
cycle.
It can, but I didn't. My Lethalogica with the 2 draw icons was at the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It was the last card in my deck, so I never even saw it. And that's the fun card in this deck. But I never even got to play it.
I really like Cornison. I think Cornison is a solid creature. I think that Cornison's bad in this meta. I think that that's a difference. I remember a time playing...
Cornison's the action capture 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember a time playing Keyforge when nobody had board wipes.
Yeah.
Like
it was
even nationally, nobody, even at Vault Tours and stuff, nobody had board wipes. Cornison Octavia, 2 Cornisons against some of these old style race decks. Now race decks have evolved. Most people are picking ones that have board wipes and things like that. But you're gonna save the pack my 2 armor 5 power creep? I don't think so. Your Dust Pixie can't get to it. No. And I just made your Dust Pixie invalid and then dropped a Ludo.
Yep.
I mean, I like Cornison for what Cornison is, and that's just, it's a solid card.
Player draw 1.
Dis. Draw 3.
Reap. Gateway. Just kidding. I don't have this. Basically, it was my gateway.
Which one of these 2 are you killing?
Snarette.
And yeah, Cornison's a big enough body that you can fight.
Even Ivan. Mutagenic Serum.
Cornison can survive a Lord Golgotha, and we all know how important that is.
Draw 3. My tertiate.
Sorry, man. I
was joking about Gateway.
You were joking about Gateway. And Saurian. Monument. Faust choosing not to exalt. Cornison. Steel. Exalt.
So he has a play steal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Shrix.
Yep, that's
You
Shrix.
said Cornison.
Oh, my bad. That's because Cornison was in my brain.
Yeah.
Draw 3. I love the Saurian in this set so much more than
Shadows picking this
in
up.
than in Worlds Collide.
Did you say Shadows?
Not because of power Saurian.
Saurian.
Not because of power level, because like I love when I can
Complexing.
I hate those cards, but I love when like I can double Hedonistic Intent, Curse of Vanity with no creatures on the board, and then drop a bunch of, stuff and then be like, okay, because Saurian in this set's like, I'm making a bank on my opponent's creatures, and I know they're going to die. There's nothing more fun than putting 5 amber on a Rad Penny. Oh, you want to kill your own Rad Penny? Go for it. Go for it. I'll forge a key next turn. So there's that.
I'm already at 6, so I'll pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to call Dis, Hystercog, Imp Spectre, Dominator Bauble. Director's going to reap. And steal 1. I didn't want to jump up and down for joy when Tom did that, but I was planning on discarding the gateway. So I'll draw 4. See, those are the things that you have to train your brain to remember. I need to remember that he discarded the gateway that I would have discarded. No matter that he's going to drop 6 creatures this turn, and I'd be like, dang it, I wish I had that gateway. I didn't want that gateway. Yeah, well, and I like that. I'm sorry. I like that Saurian requires thought. I realize that it exists. Hot take: Saurian and Worlds Collide doesn't require thought. Drop 4 Saurians, reap with them.
Gray Rider, draw. Fight here.
Okay, take 3.
3. Cleansing Wave. Draw 4.
Okay. Dis. Going to Mark of Dis. The ping damage is going to kill the red penny, and then I'm going to do 2 to the Nexus. Reap with Drekker. Steal. Reap with Imp Spectre. Action Hystricog to kill the Nexus. Dominator Bauble to reap with Faust. Getting an Amber. I completely agree. I think Worlds Collide was a much better sealed set overall than Mass Mutation. I still think that AOA is where it's at, even though Tom wants to reach across the table and slap me right now for saying that.
Nah. Everybody has their opinion.
I will ready. Capture, draw 2, check with 7.
Shadows. Safe house. Look over there. Here. Pop Mutagen to use this to action to steal 1. Draw 2.
Okay. Dis. Reap with Drekker to steal. Going to Mark of Dis. The Seeker of Truth. That's my only option. takes 1.
Oh, sorry. Armor.
Yep. Action Hystricog to kill the Seeker. Imp Spectre is going to trade with the Grey Rider. Purge a card from your hand.
Pulling all the stops tonight.
Dominator Bauble the Faust to kill this Seeker. And then I'm going to Reap with Snorret. I will ready. Check with 9.
Discard.
Oh, Smite's purged, not discarded because of Imp Spectre. I will ready and draw 1. You do not forge because I captured 1 at the end of the turn on Snorret. And Faust makes your keys 7. Anyway.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Leviathans will be fun. I liked Scylla and Charybdis in Saurian. I thought they were pretty cool.
Seeker's going to trade with him. I'll draw 3.
Now going to fight with Even Ivan?
I can't. He didn't live.
Oh, right. Forge. Call Shadows. Play Shoulder Id. Do a damage to Even Ivan. Don't bother, it's going to die. Play Reckless Rizzo to kill Even Ivan. Play Seeker Needle. Play Gamgee. Then I'm going to Lights Out in an Amber. Do a damage to the armor and then return them both to your hand. Well, ready. Draw 5. Pass turn.
Call Logos. Play Infomorph. Draw. Play Lithologica. Drawing first.
Okay. Draw. Now flip for a Logos card. Always happy to see a subtle auto go into the discard. Imagine you're going to play that standardized testing. I was just getting ready.
Yep. Quixo, Infomorph. I'm at 6 cards. Pass turn.
Going to call Saurian. Citizen Tricks. Exalt Steel. Creep with Faust. Play Ludo. Play Library. Play Theros Centurion to capture 1. And I will make your keys cost +1. Ready. Check with 6. Draw 4. Yeah, that deck has triple Infomorph.
Yeah. It's not doing me much good, though. Sanctum. Lieutenant to draw. General. Champion. Vault Keeper. Draw 3.
Forge for 6. Call Saurian. Play Cornus and Octavia to do a damage to the Gorvenal. He has armor. Actually, I'll do the damage to the Vault Keeper, who has armor as well.
Yep.
I'm going to play Theros Centurion. I will Library of Polosaurus. This Amber. Reap with Shrix. Game 1, Exalt. Reap with Ludo. This Theros Centurion is going to fight, kill the Gorvenal. Faust is going to reap. And I will Monument to make your keys cost 7. Ready? Draw 2, pass turn. Triple Infomorph looks really good on paper. That deck's problem is the problem with every clay deck I've ever had. It's the Sanctum and the Brobnar.
Yeah.
Sanctum out of hand in that deck is bad. It's not that it's a bad Sanctum house. It's that Sanctum is bad out of hand.
Quixo's going to fight Faust.
Okay.
To draw a card. Three reaps.
And play the bouncing that you just drew.
Oh, I had it already.
Well.
Play bouncing to capture one onto Vault Keeper. We'll bounce Infomorph for Cornison. Bounce Quixo for Ludo. We'll bounce Infomorph for him. Doesn't Ludo leave first?
I don't know how that works.
That I've seen before. As
Okay.
long as Ludo leaves before. Because it's first, because I get to choose whether it happens again. That I
Well,
saw.
no, because they have the destroyed abilities. That's what I'm unclear on, because you're resolving the same card. Does that make sense? That card is still being resolved. The creatures are still all on the table. You get to order the destroyed abilities, but they still have the destroyed abilities.
Okay.
Until he's completely gone.
That one I saw in the Facebook group when they
Okay.
ruled on it.
Yeah.
Was the bouncing. Because it had to happen first.
Because it's a sentence thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Period.
And
then you move on.
Yeah.
Info, Theo. General Gamgee. And then I'm going to leave those alone.
Okay.
And I'm already at 6 cards. Pass turn.
am going to call Shadows. Gonna play a Nexus and do the damage pip to the Vault Keeper.
Okay.
I am going to Mug, gain an Amber, capture an Amber, deal 2 damage to the Nexus, and move that to my pool. Going to Mug, gain an Amber, deal 2 damage to the Vault Keeper, and move that to my pool. So he took 2 because of the armor ping from there. Going to Seeker Needle the Nexus to kill it, gain 1.
Can't get you.
We just broke Travis's bracket.
Rad Penny is the only Amber control in Shadows, and that's why I don't like Shadows in this new set. Shadows doesn't do what Shadows is supposed to do. But that's why
the lesson from that game isn't even about Shadows. The lesson from that game is if you can Mark of Dis somebody out of playing 2 turns, they're probably going to lose the game.
Well, yeah.
Because if you've been able to use your 6 creatures that were on the board, that's why I think this deck's going far. Because double Mark of Dis is disgusting. That was not a pun. It's disgusting.
It is. Terrible.
Okay. That is our night. So, yeah, we will be back next week. Let me look at the bracket really quick and I'll tell you who we are.
Good night, Techno Taco. Good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We much appreciate it. Okay, so next week we've got Aaron, Darkroom Chancellor, which is a Dark Amber Vault deck, versus R. Kingsley, the Pyramid Engineer. And that's a Shadows Dis Logos thing. And then we've got Tall, the Gatekeeper of something, versus Samantha Z-Wave, which is that triple Rad Penny deck. Now, the reason I don't know about that matchup is Tall has One Stood Against Mini and Baldric the Bold and a huge Saurian lineup. That's a Saurian Sanctum, I don't remember the third house because it doesn't matter deck. So that matchup might be very, very interesting. And then we'll only have one deck left.
One matchup.
One matchup. So in a couple of weeks, we'll be into round 3.
If we go this fast, we might be able to get 3 done next week. We only did 2 games per round.
Well, that first match I knew was going to be super fast.
Yeah.
Because those Untamed decks just go. I kind of like how so far we're seeing some archetypes emerge, and like nothing. We have like all of the archetypes in. You've got your crazy Professor Torado Nutso thing that's still going. That's like a mutant deck.
Yeah.
We've got a big creature.
Yep.
We've got a rush deck. We've got a super steel deck. We've got a couple board control decks. It's shaping up pretty good.
There you go, man.
Thank you, sir. And with that, keep forging keys, everybody.
Wash your hands.
Keep the flame burning. Keep playing the game that we love. And we will see you all next Thursday at 6:30 Mountain. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night. Be safe.